Welcome back, and in this video we're going over functions in C++, what functions are and how to use them. So you basically already know what a function is. Function is this right here. So int main is a function, and it's used to basically hold different classes, and we'll go into that, what classes are later. If you want to skip to that video after this one, that's fine. But it's basically used to hold different functions in different classes. So different categories of things. When you're creating a program, you're going to put in different functions because they have different functions. They do different things within the program, therefore they need to be separated from one another. So we're going to go ahead and create another function up here called int, and we're just going to name it whatever we want. So I'm just going to name mine TheTechSpace, and just like the main function, we need parameters and a body. So you always need parameters and a body when you're making a function. And what we're going to want to do next, we need to give this function a set of things to do. So just basically we're going to give it something to do so that we can call it, and we'll just put something in here like we'll make variables first, and we're going to let the user say what they want the variable to be. So we're just going to say cout enter two integers and the line, and then just give them two places to put in both of those integers. And then once we're done with that, we're going to say, okay, I want to use this function. How do I use this function? So it's basically pretty easy to use a function. What you're going to want to do is go ahead and just type in the name of it in the main function, the parameters, and a semicolon. So once you do this, this is basically called calling the function, and I'm calling the function into main right here because say if I had more code up here and I didn't want to run the function right away, I could call it wherever I wanted so that it would run only when it was supposed to run. So basically we're going to go ahead and run this. As you can see, it says enter two integers. We're going to enter 3 and 6, and that's the end of the program. So once we're done doing that, you're going to see, okay, so we created a function and we made it above the main function. What if we want to make the function below the main function? Will that work? So we'll go ahead and go to edit, copy, delete it from here, paste it down here, and we're going to go ahead and run this again. As you can see, this does not work. So what you need to do for when you're creating functions below the main function is, because when the compiler is running the code, it's reading from top to bottom, and it's not seeing this TechSpace function as soon as it gets into the code. So you have to tell the compiler that you've already created a function called the TechSpace. So when you see it getting called, you have to call, or you have to go and find that function and then come back. So we're going to tell the compiler, or tell the program, to know what the TechSpace is. And how you do that is you're just going to use the type of function and the name of the function, the parameters, and you're going to put that up here alongside all of your header files in your namespace. So we're going to go ahead and put int the TechSpace. As you can see, it pops up, parameters, and a semicolon up here, telling the program again that we've already created this program. Then we're going to go ahead and run this again. Now as you can see, it ran perfectly. You can enter your two integers, and again the program's over because that's all we had in this function, but we could add more. That's how you create functions, that's how you call functions, and that's how you can create functions both above and below the main function. So if you guys are having any issues with that, please let me know. If you need to watch this tutorial again, watch it again. And other than that, basically that's the end of this video. Like and subscribe. I know I'm a little tired right now, but other than that, again, I'll have all the rest of these videos, and if you have any questions, let me know. I will help you out. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.